magazine and see flawless rooms and you ask yourself, why doesn't my room look like that? Stylists have home hacks, and here to reveal those secrets, designer Arren Williams. Hi. I'm so happy you're here to let the cat out the bag. Like, you were going to give us all of the stuff that we don't know about that's making your shoots look flawless.
Yeah, well, because I'm working on this stuff all the time. I was just shooting a Christmas shoot.
Oh, right.
Yes,
it is. It's Christmas now,
It is Christmas.
right?
It's late already for Christmas. So really, everything is here that I'm showing you is the things we really do pretty much on every single shoot. It's not just one of these things. We do all of this to make to lift up a space and make it feel special enough so it's magazine worthy.
I love it, and we all want to live in a space that looks magazine worthy. So we're going to start with art.
Well, let's make it really easy. So art is never big enough and usually never in the right place. So we usually end up having to bring something in or make something on the fly. So IKEA has fantastic large frames. So we're going to use one of those large frames, and you and I are going to make a collage with just random bits and bobs. So I have cut out some random pieces of paper here and started to glue them onto this board.
Nice.
I need you to cut something out. Do you want to use Japanese paper, or do you want to use the color? Okay, I'll let you do that, and I'm going to do some more of this stuff at the same time.
I want?
What? Just cut out a random shape, and I'm going to rip something, and we're going to tape it down.
It's going to be very organic.
It is, and literally, this will be done in about 2 minutes, hopefully, so we can get through the show in one piece. So I'll get that taped down.
In real life, if you went to, say, a client home or the where you're going to be shooting for the magazine, would you go through a book and start sort of, you know, pulling from the book? Because you've taken some pages from the book that this is becoming part of the art installation here.
Well, yeah. So you always tend to have things hanging around that you know that you can use in a little kit. So you would see a space first with scouting shots, and then you would start to think, what does it need to really bring it to life? So that really is the trick with that.
Okay, like what color does it need? What texture does it need?
Yeah,
how are we going to add to this?
How are you going to make it feel, just lift it and make it feel just that little bit more special. So let's get that. I think we're almost done here, actually. You've added your touch to it.
This is a nice little collage.
So there we go. We're going to flip this over, and really the trick that makes this special from random stuff. Oh, what's your manicure? I got a butter knife for that.
Oh, that's what you do.
Yeah, so is the fact that it's in a frame, so that gives it some presence, and it has a mat on it too. So
it's
those things together, there we go.
Look what we made.
So it doesn't take much to make something that feels very special. There we go.
That is so good. Okay, so art, bigger, better, get the frame. You don't have to spend a lot of money.
Absolutely, let's do it. Tricks of the trade, the tools I always have a giant pile of masking tape, different tacks, so I know what can be used where, on fresh paint, on furniture, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Always wire, good florist wire is always handy. This is actually called display wire.
Yeah.
Again, this and also fishing wire, I would use that to attach to a wonky lampshade, for example, to bring it back to right in a shot.
Yes.
Because you're always working with a camera to make things look straight.
Yes.
And the more you can do in camera rather than doing in Photoshop afterwards, the better.
Way better.
And then for hanging, I have a little handy dandy kit that I use all the time. But the command strips are actually great too. The only tip with these is you can't use them on a freshly painted wall. You're going to have to wait at least a week for that paint to cure. Okay, because you don't want it to ruin. No, exactly. So normally we prop things up or just hang them with just a finishing nail, and it works really, really well.
Okay, all right. So this is like your tool kit.
Yes.
And then when you get into a space, you see things like cords everywhere. So I just put a picture on Instagram this morning, and it's like the cord. That. It's the cord, you know?
The cord is always in the way.
Ruins everything. It just makes everything look so unprofessional. So what do you do?
So we tape cords down the legs of little end tables like this.
That's so simple.
Simple.
Look at that.
So when you flip it around, here I'm going to flip it around. It's not rocket science. It's really very easy. So when you flip it around, you're not going to see that once it's actually plugged in.
And I'm sure you would say only do this for shoots, but I say do it for real life.
There we go. If you want to do it for real life, you can use wire, or you can actually use zip ties.
Or you can use tape. In real life.
In real life.
Because it's one of those things you start doing and you're like, oh, I'm just doing it because company's coming over, and then 20 years later, the tape's still
Exactly.
It does the trick.
All right, let's talk cushions.
Yes.
Do you have sofa cushions that are the same fabric as your sofa?
Mine aren't.
Good,
no.
because if you did, I would have to kill you.
Okay.
They are not good, and also your cushions need to be large. This is about a 24-inch cushion.
Yep.
They have to be feather-filled. Dacron is a big
Okay.
So feather-filled too, because they need to be cushy and giant and overscale with a big dramatic pattern on them.
It looks comfy.
Go big or go home and have something squishy to play around with.
Yeah.
Trays, you can never have enough trays.
I
so
agree.
trays, at least 3 on a coffee table, use them to corral things, bits and bobs, books, that kind of thing. And then flowers too. Flowers, little bunches of flowers everywhere, always a lovely touch, and just wired, a very simple bunch just with some florist wire.
And that's why the flowers always stay perfectly together.
That's
it is that florist wire that does it every time. These trays, and I mean stacking things, it can be your kids' homework and it'll look good if it's on a tray.
Absolutely. Remote controls, come on.
Remote controls, everything's better on a tray. So really good secrets of the trade there. Thank you very much to HomeSense for all of the decor products that you showed us today. And Arren, thank you for the tips.